Cal-JAC really felt it was necessary to start a pre-apprenticeship program so that we can get in on the ground floor with the candidates, those who are going to be on the statewide eligibility list. And so over the past 2 years, we've offered 2 pre-apprenticeship training programs for EMT. Our first class we did by obtaining grant funds through the Chancellor's office. We partnered with Sac City Fire Department. We had support from the mayor and the city council. This grant required you had these partnerships from the community around you.
This has been a dream that is well over 25 years in the making, that the fire service is actually putting boots on the ground to begin an apprenticeship program that helps our workforce reflect the neighborhoods that we work in.
Cal-JAC Academy is a 6-month academy that takes individuals that normally wouldn't have a pathway into the fire service.
It's for those who are economically disadvantaged, and they have the ability to come into a tuition-free class.
There are aspects of this process that are prohibitive, like taking classes that are during the day when I'll be at work, or cost of uniforms, materials. I know that some individuals need help with childcare. It really makes this program accessible.
I didn't know what quite to expect, except for what I read online about it. But when we went in and we had our uniform issued and first day, it was definitely eye-opening.
From day one, everything we do is to prepare them for a successful career in the fire service. We introduce pride in everything they do. Attention to detail is a must in this fire academy.
We really want them to understand the fire service culture, and we do that by making them be in uniforms, make them have protocols.
Part of the academy and the successful completion is them passing the CPAT. So PT is a very important element throughout the academy. We preach crew. Everything they do is about their partners, and everywhere they go, they have to be with a partner.
We worked together, we really bonded, had known none of them beforehand, and then to come together in the 6 months that we just went through it all.
You know, one test at a time, try to knock it down, prepare, study for it, and keep knocking. And you know, if I want to be in this academy and I put myself forward, I don't want to quit.
I think the Cal-JAC Academy has helped me taking the first step by really showing me what it is I'm getting into. Working with the fire instructors, you get a much deeper understanding as to what the life is like and what the day-to-day and how that affects your family.
Aside from the education they're getting, the physical ability, the PT that they're getting, they also get soft skills, how to write their resume, how to do oral interviews. All of these things are to make them a well-rounded candidate.
Our main focus is definitely getting them certified through the National Registry for Emergency Medical Technician. Saturdays, we set up our skill stations, and we have firefighters from throughout the area that come in.
I was able to teach them skills they're going to use in the field as EMTs. So if somebody was to get into a car accident, you want to be able to make sure that the students had the skills to be able to hold the cervical spine. You wanted to make sure they could package wounds appropriately. Another skill we taught was just how to give somebody oxygen.
I remember an instructor who told me, be the responder that you wish to show up at your doorstep. That was something that I couldn't quite grasp and understand until I did my first ride-along. Everything that we did, everything that we were taught, and all the tools that we were given was to prepare us what was going to happen when you do respond to a call.
We were trying to look for funding for the second class. The Republican caucus came to us, and specifically Assemblyman Flora. He was really excited to author a bill and to help support another class.
This is an industry that I'm incredibly passionate about in so many different aspects, and I want our community to understand the joy that I have gotten from the fire service. And so to be able to author this bill with the support of CPF and all of their help to push this thing forward and represent Cal-JAC pre-apprenticeship programs, it was an incredibly powerful thing for a young legislator to do.
The Academy graduation, it's kind of the pinnacle of the hard work that the cadets have put in to make them successful.
I have felt very connected to the students in this academy, and watching them graduate was like watching my own son and daughter graduate from college. It was just a great feeling.
The amount of work that this took and the amount of dedication that these young people had to get through this program, it's really really quite special.
I was pretty lost 6 months ago. I needed a clear direction. I knew what I wanted, but I just wasn't sure how to go about it. So I feel really lucky that I found this academy and that this academy chose me.
It's all coming to an end, but to a start as well, you know? Everything's just beginning.
I am so honored to be here today with you, celebrating this accomplishment of these capable cadets. And I would like the class to give their families a round of applause, because without the support of the families, this could not be accomplished.
To be able to graduate today has really brought up my spirits and made my whole year, to be honest. Everything that we've all done here as a class, I'm going to remember it for the rest of my life.
I want to thank the Cal-JAC Academy for giving me the opportunity. They put in time, dedication, effort to really help mold me from an average citizen to a standout recruit.
Being a part of this academy has been extremely rewarding. We have already seen successful graduates move into area fire departments, and we have a number that are currently on probation.
We had 4 18-1 graduates that have recently been hired by the Sacramento Fire Department. They graduated this past summer of 2019. We actually made history. Julie Vang was the first Hmong female ever hired by the fire department.
It feels surreal. Like a year ago, I graduated from the Cal-JAC Academy here at Crest Theater, and a little over a year now, I'm a probationary firefighter.
About a month or so ago, I worked alongside one of those former students that's now my coworker. Just to see them out in the field makes me feel great, to know that they started off one day as just a civilian, and now they're a sworn firefighter.
Without Cal-JAC, I wouldn't have been introduced to the Sacramento Fire Department. I got to work with Sac City personnel as a Cal-JAC student. It really gave me a foot in the door, and I truly believe that, it was a stepping stone to get me here tonight.
Firefighter Westfall will be assigned to the A shift, Engine 7, Medic 15.